Tap Dogs has returned to the South African shores. They've just completed their Joburg leg of the production at the Teatro at Montecasino, and now they're at the Artscape in Cape Town. We have them in studio. We'll be chatting to them in a bit. But just before we talk to them, have a look at this. As you guys know, we have some of the cast of the Tap Dogs production right here in studio. They'll be giving us a little bit of a demonstration a little bit later. They make it look so easy, I can't even try. But welcome to studio and welcome to South Africa. How are you all doing?
Yeah, great. Excellent.
Great.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, Anthony, you've got to talk to me about last night, because last night was actually a huge show. It was opening night in Cape Town, and apparently reviews were insane. What happened?
Yeah, it was wonderful. Joburg was great, and then we came here, and the audience was very receptive. We got a great ovation at the end of the show. Everybody jumped out of their seats, which made us feel great, and we put a lot in, and they gave a lot back, and we had a really great time.
Awesome. Now, speaking of ovations, Kat, how was the Joburg leg of the production?
The audience was amazing, and every night we have been standing ovations.
Is it?
Yeah.
Has it been really that crazy? Now, Anthony, now talk to me. You've obviously been doing a lot of dance for a very long time in New York and all over 50 states of the United States. Talk to me how prominent tap dancing is internationally.
Well, actually, internationally, Tap Dogs helped propel that in the past maybe 15, 16 years. Mm-hmm. Tap has always been big in the States, but Tap Dogs really affected the way that we tap dance in the States and the way that we tap dance all over the world. This is an international cast. We have people from all over the globe. It's quite fantastic.
Cool. Now, outside of the tap dancing thing, Chase, you've also been dancing outside of tap with people like Jamelia, people like the Black Eyed Peas. Talk to me about the other styles of dance that you do and how it all ties together with your tap dancing training.
Well, I'm guessing like all of us, we all started at a young age doing all styles of dance, from you know, jazz, ballet, hip hop, and fortunate enough, I've got to perform with, like you said, the Black Eyed Peas and Delta Goodrum from Australia and stuff like that. So I've been very lucky, and doing different styles has really led me to where I am today. It's all performing, it's all trying to sell yourself to an audience so they enjoy it as much as what we do. So
cool, man.
It's great.
Now, Nathaniel, speaking of different types of training and different types of productions, you also had a stint on a very adorable movie that we know and love, which is Happy Feet 2. Talk to me about that experience.
Yeah, I think back in 2010, I worked a bit on Happy Feet because the original choreographer and creator of Tap Dogs, Dean Perry, he was heading the sort of choreography on that movie as well. So did about 2.5 weeks work on that, which was an incredible experience. Worked with some great tap dancers in the world, and yeah, an experience like that just helps you to bring, you know, stuff like this to the table with Tap Dogs and things like that.
Now, obviously, you've got Tap Dogs, which has made tap dancing absolutely huge. But movies like Happy Feet, do you think we need to see a lot more animated films like that, or even just normal films where we highlight the form of tap dancing?
If you ask me, that'd be great. Like, obviously,
more dogs, more dogs.
the older movies like Singing in the Rain and stuff like that around the time of, you know, Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire. That sort of stuff is inspirational to us. However, what we do now is a far more modern sort of spin on tap dancing.
Nice.
You know, we've got work boots and we're dancing on all
different
different
surfaces. So your taps are actually at the bottom of the work boots. Yeah. Okay, we're going to see that a little bit later. But right now, though, Kat has actually been touring with Tap Dogs for all over the world, actually. You've been touring with the production. Talk to me how the South African experience has been for you in comparison to the other countries you've performed at.
Yeah, well, I originally come from Sydney, so South Africa is quite similar in a lot of ways to Australia. Same sort of vibe with the people, really lovely people, great food, awesome sights as well. We've went up Table Mountain 2 days ago, which was absolutely incredible. But yeah, I mean, we've been really lucky with where we've toured. Been to Bahrain in the Middle East, Taiwan, a bit over Europe, and so yeah, it's just fantastic to be here.
Awesome, awesome. Now, you've obviously, like I said, been dancing with this production all over the world. What can the South African audience expect from this production, especially the one in Cape Town that launched last night?
Well, it's pretty polished. Like, we've got the best of the best here. We've got a great bunch of people, and we've been performing. We've had a month in Joburg to really solidify everything, but yeah, just expect to be blown away. It's fantastic.
Awesome. I'm so excited. But one thing I've got to know, I mean, tap dancing looks really cool, and you guys make it look so easy. What kind of training goes into performing a production like this? Anyone can take this.
Like I said, we all started at a young age, so I think you have to have that grounding when you're young. When you come through Tap Dogs, there is a bit of a prerequisite that you have to go hard.
Okay.
You know, it's a very rough and tumble show, especially climbing up ladders and dancing in water and stuff like that. You have to really be on your game, and so 80 minutes of just pure energy, so you've got to be quite fit to do it as well.
Cool, man. Water, ladders, pure energy. I can't wait to see the show. Remember, you can see it right here at the Artscape in Cape Town. But right now, we need to go take an ad break because you guys need to see what fire we've got in studio with these guys a little bit later. See you after this.